What's up, everybody? This is DJ Rello. This is the season finale of the Connected Sound podcast. This is episode 25. And today's guest, I got my guy, Kross Irwin. Kross, I appreciate you, man. You drove 2 hours to come do this podcast, bro.
I did, yeah. 2 hours in bad, but I was just telling Rello. Got me a little tired, but we're making do.
Man, only the strong survive, man. Sometimes it be like that. I know I got to travel a lot. Just because, you know what I mean, I'm not in like a big, huge city or anything. So anytime I have to travel to DJ and like I really want to be in like the mix, I got to travel like an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 2.5, 3 even. So I definitely get where you're coming from. Sometimes it's tough to just hop from the car and just to be like, all right, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, because you get in the car, man. Yeah, you already know when you're in the car, man, that you get in a certain groove, especially when you're traveling for that long.
Yeah, and like the first 20 minutes, bro, I'm like, hell yeah, I got music blaring and shit. And then like an hour in, I'm like, oh, yeah. So got like 30 minutes, an hour to go. I'm like, fuck.
You just get in that zone, especially traveling on 81 is god awful sometimes.
Yeah.
It definitely is, man.
I mean, the route I took here, it was kind of like scenic. I don't know. Yeah. It was like taking me on back roads and shit. You. I don't know.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I mean, so where exactly do you live? Like, what town you live in? So right now I live in Pleasant Gap, which is kind of like State College area. Sounds country
like Penn
as fuck.
State. It's a little country, yeah. Like before that, I lived in Lock Haven.
Okay. How'd you like living up there? Nah,
that shit's just as country. Yeah. Except you got like a little more like, I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah. It's just, I don't know.
I get it. I've been up both of those places, so I definitely experienced that before.
Yeah.
It was definitely, man. I'm thinking back, and you actually just reminded me of this not too long ago, a little bit earlier when we were talking, but we talked about when I had like a connected networking event. Yeah. And this was probably, I would say about 3 to 4 months after I opened Connected Sound. Probably about 3-4 months after I opened it. I did that event, and you were there. Yeah. And it's definitely changed a lot since you've been here, for sure.
Like, whenever I came here, I think none of this had like nothing going on. Then like the first room you come in, it had a bunch of shit in it, and then it just had the studio and like the booth and shit. Yeah. So it definitely came a long way. I mean, like it looks great though.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. It's definitely a big work in progress. But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I appreciate you and everybody that attended that event. That just things like that gives me motivation to keep going and keep building with this thing, because it's like you guys showed up, and a lot of people that showed up to that event weren't from the area that I'm in. They weren't. So it's like you gotta appreciate that support, and you and a lot of other guys that have helped build this place. You guys helped build this place. You feel me? I mean, that's huge. Like, bro, you came from 2 hours away to come to a network event. Like, yo, that's not, you know what I mean? Like, I really appreciate that shit. Like, who the fuck does that but serious people?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, at the same time, like, for me, like, me alone, it was worth it, because, like, where I'm at, unless you have a home studio and shit, there's really, like, nowhere to go. Mm-hmm. Like, not only go, but, like, connect with people and shit, you know what I mean? Because whenever I came here, bro, like, 10 people right off the rip, you know what I mean? We were just talking about, like, music and shit. Like, Zerby and Fad were like the main two that I clicked with, and
most definitely.
Yeah, I still make music with them.
Yeah,
so, you know
I love it, man. I love it. I love like looking back and thinking back on that stuff. Like I said, man, I really appreciate it, because that is my vision coming to life. What you're talking about, connecting and you meeting them and you making songs because you guys met here and linked up here. That is exactly what I'm doing all this for. So that's cool as hell. Just to hear that story come from your mouth, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, damn, man, he was here. Like, that was a long time. Like, bro, it wasn't even the fact that I didn't remember you were here. I forgot about the event.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you said about it. You're like,
I forgot about the event, bro.
I forgot that even happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've just been like had my mind with so many things. I've done so many things since then, but it was like, man, like then it was like I'm just gonna try this out, see if it works, and anybody that comes, they come, and if it ends up being cool, it's cool, and it ended up being a really nice event. Really nice event looking back on, even though I didn't remember it, but it's just because
it happens. So.
Yeah, it's just, bro. Like there was so many people in here, though. It really was
a lot of people, and it was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and it's like I look on, scroll my Instagram, and it's like I know this dude because of that event. You know what I mean? I know a bunch of dudes that I met from there, man. But it's definitely came a long way. You've come a long way. I've come familiar with your music since then. I've come familiar with your music from Tanner. I'm very tapped into Tanner's music videos, and I'm like, okay, Kross is doing his thing. He's putting out videos, and they're obviously they look good. It sounds good.
It's definitely like way different compared to that, because I think at that time I was just like trying new shit. You know what I mean? Feel you. Nothing was like concrete, but. Mm-hmm. In that year and a half for like even myself, like a lot of shit, you know what I mean, happened, and yeah. Just progress,
man. That's all it's about, man. Yeah. Progress. You gotta be making progress, man. And you have to appreciate the progress as you're doing it. It's sometimes it's hard to see, and especially when you're slow progress. But at least you're progressing in some way. It's hard to see sometimes. It happens with me, even just like looking at that event, like.
Yeah,
I need to look back and appreciate all the progress.
Yeah, I feel like looking back on little shit like that too can like get you out of like a block. You know what I mean? Like whether it's like writer's block or something. Like if you look back, you're like, okay, like I already got past this. You know what I mean? Like look how far I came since then. Right. So you can use it as like motivation or like inspiration. Yeah, so,
it's dope as hell that I got you on the podcast because. You came from that event, and now it's like, yeah. You
see a lot. Like I said, progress. Like you see a lot different.
Most definitely. But like I said, touching back on how I came in contact with you, how I came really familiar with your music since meeting you then was Tanner. Tanner does a good job of promoting the people that he does music videos for. Yeah. And to be honest. Obviously, you hit me up about the podcast. Tanner has been wanting you on the podcast for quite some time. He had, I'm telling you, we'll be at an event. You won't even be there. Tanner will come and be like, yo, Rello, I got the perfect person for the podcast. I'm like, word? Yo, who? He'll be like, Kross Irwin. You need to put Kross on the podcast. And I'm like, yo, you're right, man. You're right. I just get so many people asking me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless someone is like either you gotta be pretty persistent or, you know what I'm saying, just somebody that's like, okay, I'm thinking of this person right now, I'm gonna get this person on. You gotta be persistent. And you were, and so is Tanner. Tanner definitely is a big Kross Irwin promoter.
Tanner's a real one, bro. I can't even lie. Like, I met him for a video shoot, actually. I don't remember how I found him. This was like before I really knew anyone from the area or like Harrisburg. But we did a video. Tanner just like really kept, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's been a real one for sure. He's really helped accelerate a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He'll probably get a big head trying to take credit for my career and shit. I see it now, but
hey, it happens, man. Hey, at least when the video that blows up for you, at least it's got to be a Tanner video.
Probably.
It's got to be a Tanner video. Hey, then he can take the credit, at least some of it. You know what I'm saying? While you both are raking in the dollars, you feel me?
I fucking hope, yeah.
Yeah, you already know. Tanner's definitely, man. He's definitely a big promoter of people he fucks with and just people he works with. Like I said, he showed me numerous videos of yours, and he always is just really tapped in. And I really appreciate Tanner for doing that. Like I said, he really put me on to Kross Irwin, the artist, the new stuff that you've been putting out, and I really appreciate that. Looking at you, you got like a certain look to you. You know, tattoos, haircut, face tats. You know, anytime you got a face tat nowadays,
yeah,
you know, they're looking at you a certain way.
Like, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? They're looking at you a certain way anytime you got a face tat nowadays. So, like, did you have any influences with, first of all, your look, and did you have any influences in your music making, like the sound of your music? Did anyone influence you in either one of those ways?
I mean, I've always been influenced by Lil Wayne. Like, I think he's always been my favorite artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
And
yeah, I feel you. Me too, man. Me too.
I tattoo wise, like, a lot of people in my family got tattoos, but I've always wanted them
growing up. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I've always wanted them, so I got, like, my first tattoo whenever I was 16. And then I just jumped the gun and fucking did my throat. And
how was the throat? How was the throat?
Oh, the shit hurts. Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. But, you know what I mean? It's worth it, you know?
Yeah. So, I thought about it plenty of times, but, man, this is like, I got a big ass neck, so I ain't trying to. That's a lot of tattooing.
Yeah,
man.
that's
so
a lot of time on that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna take it there. I don't know if I'm gonna take it there, but it's dope on other people's looks. So you got a lot of the tattoos from your fam. So a lot of your family's tatted up.
Yeah, I feel like the only reason I did the face just because I feel like I'm really, like, reserved and, like, true with myself, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I want, and, like, I know what I fuck with and don't.
Yeah.
And, like, my legal name's Kross, so, you know what I mean? I got the cross, and then I got, like, my birth year.
Yeah,
like,
at least you got some shit that's tasteful, and you got a story behind it.
Yeah,
and it you know what I mean. It's not like some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they were gonna see that and be scared of you. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but they definitely look at me like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But it is what it is.
I would have thought, you know how people are. I would have thought maybe if I didn't think you were an artist, maybe you thought you were a tattoo artist.
I could probably
you
see
feel
that.
me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the kind of a look of a tattoo artist, if you ask me. You know what I mean? A little bit of that. What about your music? Anybody, like, other than Lil Wayne inspire you? Or just Lil Wayne?
I mean, really a lot of, like, the new age rappers.
Yeah.
Kinda, because I feel like it's more comfortable and accepted to, like, you know, kind of make, like, what you want. Mm-hmm. And without, like, a certain role to follow. Right. So I like to do, like, melodic hip hop type shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I like that vibe. Because you can kind of mix, like, two vibes together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of like that. A lot of people are using their voice more. A lot of people use their voice as instruments more now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the beats might not be as much. It might have more space in the beats, but now people are just using more of their voice. They're using it to sing. Yeah. They're using it to rap. Hell, they might just be on this song talking for real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people are definitely using their voice a lot more. We were talking earlier. I definitely was like, yo, we got to talk about this on the podcast. And I was like, yo, who is your, not favorite, but who would you rather? Essentially, Eminem or Jack Harlow. And you said Jack Harlow.
Well, I didn't see. Here's the thing. All right, like, maybe back in the day, Jack Harlow, like, a couple years ago. Like, I fuck with Eminem. If I ever blow up now, I'm gonna be in one of his fucking 10-minute disses or something.
People's, like, gonna fry you up.
Yeah, probably. But I'm not hating on Eminem. You know what I mean?
I was about to say, man.
Listen, I'm not hating. Like, honestly, like, especially as, like, a white rapper, bro, like, you gotta think Eminem really paved that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can't knock, like, all the crazy shit he did. He's, like, the highest selling artist of all time. Yeah. Probably not all time, but, like,
damn close.
Yeah.
He sold a lot. I mean, me growing up, listen, I was listening to Eminem. I definitely was listening to Eminem. My mom used to get pissed off me listening to Eminem. Like, why the fuck are you listening to this dude? He's talking about some crazy shit. I was listening to other crazy shit. You know what I mean? I was listening to other artists that was talking about some wild shit. But M like really changed the way, like he talked about some way different shit that rappers were talking about. They were not saying the things and the life stories. You know, M was saying some wild shit. He was talking about drug use. He was talking about fucking being abused and shit. You know what I mean? Like rappers didn't talk about shit like that. Yeah,
he's talking about real deep.
Yeah, shit, that's why like I kind of got. You know what I mean? Me personally, like I said I don't listen to Eminem anymore, and that's no slight or diss to Eminem. It's just not something that I'm vibing to.
See, that's anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like it's not that I'm picking one over him. It's just like at the current point in my life, I don't. You know what I mean? You asked me to put on one of those too. It's probably the other one. I can't. I can't sit there and listen to Eminem talk about like beating the shit out of Kim. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I get it. Like, I get it. But, like, it's just not.
Yeah, he says some wild shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know.
I'm about to put you on the spot. What's your favorite Eminem song?
Shit. There's this one I used to listen to that I, like, ripped online. I'm trying to think of what the hell it was called.
I listen to, like I said, a lot of early Eminem. I don't know if I had a favorite song, probably, Just Don't Give a Fuck. Just Don't Give a Fuck on his first album, or probably on some newer shit, probably on like Relapse, like probably like some just weird shit, like Same Song and Dance or some weird shit.
Yeah. I can't really say I have like a favorite one. I really did like his MMLP too. I think it was the LP too. I really did like. I like production a lot in songs too. I really pay attention to that shit. You know what I mean? Like the beat and like the arrangement with it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like on that album, I know it's newer. I think it was like 2013, but production alone, I really like that one.
Yeah, for sure. What about Jack Harlow? You got a favorite song from Jack Harlow?
Shit. I'm trying to think. I don't have, I don't have like specific favorites, but I do like his album. I think he came out with in 2017, and I think that was whenever he first got signed with New Generation. Is that the? That
was when he was like kind of beefing with Uzi.
Yeah. I don't even think it was on purpose, but I remember that shit happening. Yeah,
he like said something. Because he had just, that was when Uzi wasn't really allowed to drop music.
Yeah, and they were saying it was like Jack Harlow's fault. And people were like, "Who the fuck is Jack Harlow? Like, fuck that."
I don't know if that was a marketing plan by Generation Now. That was a damn good marketing plan.
Yeah, that's Generation Now. Yeah,
that was a damn good marketing plan. That was like that's like DJ Drama and them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. DJ Drama and them.
Yeah, that was an interesting time. At first, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell? I had heard of Jack Harlow. I listened to a couple of his songs before, but I'm like, what the fuck is he? Why Lil Uzi? Like, what the hell is going on? Like,
how's the two gotta?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing dissing Uzi? And what the fuck is
That's
Uzi
what I
doing?
thought. And then, like, the more I looked into it, like, I saw he signed with the same label and shit. Yeah. So I was like, okay, like... It's making sense, but it probably was a marketing plan.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever it is work, because you see, none of them they're not beefing or talking about each other anymore. No. You know what I mean? Suddenly they're just, I ain't saying they're cool, but they just don't talk about each other.
You got to think how big Jack Harlow is now, too. That shit's kind of crazy alone.
Yeah, he blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Blew up, man. He's likable.
Yeah.
He's likable. And I feel like that helps you a lot in music now, being likable. You know what I'm saying? He makes good music. It's not, you know what I mean? He's not like the best artist, I wouldn't say, but he makes good music. He makes people want to dance. He makes people feel good. He has good production. We were talking about that earlier. He always has pretty good production. His last album. I feel like I liked the production more than I liked some of the songs.
Yeah, that's why I really like his old shit too. I think it's a friend of his that does a lot of it, like especially the older shit. I don't remember his name, but like the beats alone were just like, I don't know, kind of different, but in like a good way, not like experimental.
How are you with beat selection? How you go about choosing beats?
kind of like it's kind of got to stand out to me. Like I don't want to be sent like a Polo G type beat and you know what I mean, hear like a fucking piano and then trap drums on it. Like I can't get into it. I feel like most of my songs, like I have pretty good beat selection. I just like, I don't know. I like it to sound different. I'm sure everybody says that though. Like I want it to sound different, but I don't know. I try to go for like what I can get a melody to, you know what I mean? Right. Like if I can't get a little melody on the beat, I
gotta have the melody.
Me, you know what I mean?
Cause it's like, you know what I mean? You got now especially you gotta have a melody. The melody's gotta be good. Whether it's in the song or whether it's in the hook, you're doing the melody within the, you know what I mean, a verse or something. It's gotta have some melody to it. I feel like a lot of dudes now, we were talking about a song earlier. Remember I was just talking like, there's no really room on this. No melody in that at all. It's just a bunch of sounds really. It's not that it sounds bad, but it's just like not every song can be like that. You can't like really be doing all that. Were you like you have a favorite producer or producer you really tap in with or anything?
Produced by Chaz and then my boy Tetris. Like,
okay, where's Tetris from?
Shit, I think he's from a whole different state, bro. I can't remember if it's like I don't even know. I say the wrong shit. He'll probably be pissed off at me. I just know he's in a different state, but he's really cool.
Chaz is good too. I like Chaz.
Yeah,
he's a sleeper. He's a sleeper, man. He's one of them dudes like you wouldn't even know any of it, man. He's like, I'm like, yo, Chaz, if you're watching this podcast, you need to put yourself out there more. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're right. I remember like
Chaz is very talented.
Yeah, we just shot this video, and like I had my girlfriend come with me. She was like, "That's produced by Chaz?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I would have never thought that." I'm like, "Yeah." You don't know until you know.
I'm telling you, but I respect it. I got some of the same qualities. A lot of times I'll be just wanting to, chill and be laid back. But for me, I can't even really do that anymore. I got to be in people's face and talking to them.
It's a little more complicated, like DJing and all that shit.
Yeah, most definitely. You just can't not talk to people. Then they think you don't fuck with them or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not the case. That's definitely not the case, man. I was listening to some of your songs earlier. I want to know what your favorite song of yourself is. What do you think?
I'd probably say the Taste Like Blood one. I know it's not like the best, but like the amount of shit that's in that song. Like I produced it all. I like mixed it.
Dope.
I did the whole 9 yards besides the video. And it's just more of like a proud thing. Not that like favorite sound wise, but like, I mean, it's like I thought it was pretty cool. Like if I could do that shit, I could probably do some more shit. Most
definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's always good to know more, even if you don't know it at its highest level. Like at least know it on some sort of level.
Yeah.
It's gonna save you some money and some time. Anyway, definitely. Just knowing, knowing how to do different shit. You don't got to do it for yourself all the time. You don't got to make every beat. You don't got to record yourself every time if you don't want. But the fact that you can do it,
it definitely comes in handy. Yeah. Like if I don't want to,
you recording at the house?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing actually. I think like the past 2 projects, the only time like somebody else like engineered on it would be like if I had a feature. Like whenever I had Fad feature on something like Zerby, mix it and just send it back to me. I just plugged it in. You know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, that's a good. Like I said, it's a very good idea to know more of this stuff yourself.
Yeah,
for sure. What do you have coming next? What's coming up next for you as an artist? What's coming up?
I got 2 music videos. I think Tanner's dropping one tomorrow. I don't even know if it's
Tanner. Does Tanner just drop when he feels like it?
Apparently, yeah. I don't know if it's. I can't remember if it's tomorrow or like Tuesday.
Like, oh yeah, here's your video. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it then.
I don't. He just does what he wants, but fuck it, he makes it work. So I can't be mad. And then the other one, that's being edited still, so I don't have a time frame. But it looks pretty good.
That's fire.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you on you trying to drop singles, Are you trying to drop like an EP, or is this something we ain't supposed to be talking about right now?
I'm being honest, like I don't even know. I'm just like
making music.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of trying out new shit. You know what I mean? Seeing what like I'm able to do now and like not. Mm-hmm. Like I really want to do some like not pop like Justin Bieber pop, but I don't know, like Weeknd and like Post Malone type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like stuff that has like long-term value. Yeah. Right. Like long-term value and has like multiple audiences.
Okay, I got you. That sounds good. When you tap into the pop, man, that's where the streams, the money, the tours,
that's what I'm trying
the endorsements. Yeah, they really put you out there. It's no real climb to pop music.
Yeah,
pop music, they just show up.
Yeah, see, I kind of do like clean pop music, like boy band shit. Like I don't know, I swear too much. You know what I mean? So that's a problem for me.
Hey, you can still go on the radio.
Facts, yeah, but
you just gotta make songs like, that are for the world type.
Yeah, people. Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can still cuss though.
I gotta like think around it correctly.
Exactly.
You're right. Yeah.
But just you still can do all that. I mean, because like I said, the pop lane is a big lane.
Where the money is at, yeah.
You know what I mean? They win all the awards, and you know what I'm saying? Those. I mean, look at Doja Cat and all. Man, you get in the pop lane.
See, I feel like hip hop's so popular though.
It is very popular, but it's very oversaturated.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but that's why there's a climb to hip hop. You gotta climb your way up. You gotta put some time in. Like I said, with the pop people, it's like, oh shit, that motherfucker's talented. Let's get him or her into the studio and get him into the big studio. Get him working around Grammy and all those winning artists.
Yeah,
they come out and then they drop a debut album and it goes crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but that's the type of shit that be happening.
Most majority, yeah.
Yeah, but man, I appreciate you for coming through. Anything else you need to say before we get up out of here, man?
I'm just like, sounds corny as hell. I'm just happy to be here, bro. You know what I mean? I just like talking and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people like put too much pride in the shit, but like I'm a normal ass dude. You know what I mean? I just like stick to myself and just talk whenever I'm talked to. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for taking that 2-hour trek. This has been the season finale of season 2 of the Connected Sound podcast, episode 25. Kross Irwin, DJ Rello. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.